Hey boo, welcome back to my channel, and this is your first time watching. Welcome. My name is Anastasia. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Hey y'all, she's back. She's feeling great. I'm at a hotel again in this video because me and my family decided we wanted to do a staycation. We wanted to come to a hotel and swim and hang out, just enjoy each other. So I'm sure you've already read the title of this video, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm going to be discussing 7 topics on reinventing yourself, right? So I feel like, me personally, I got to a place to where I'm like, I just want to become a better me. I want to be a better person all the way around, mentally, emotionally, physically. I want to be a better person, right? And a lot of times I've said that, and then I would start it, and then I'll just be like, girl, bye. She's not that grown yet, okay? But this time, it was different. Like, I'm like, I really want change. Like, I want to become a better me. And reinventing yourself, that's basically what it is. You're just leveling up, becoming the best you, just changing things that you know no longer serve you, no longer benefit you on your journey. So I'm just, like I say, going to share 7 tips in regards to that. And hopefully this helps somebody. I know, I don't know if I've shared this before, which I think I have, but I do have a women's organization on Facebook. It's called She's Unapologetic, and there's a lot of women that message me through my organization on Facebook, and they just ask certain questions on how should they do this, or they don't know how to go about, you know, certain things. And I've been there. So I'm one of those people, once I've been through something, oh baby, I'm gonna give you a whole book. You getting a whole encyclopedia, dictionary, baby. I wanna try to help you as much as I can. Now, if I've not experienced it, you might get a little bitty, you know, a little something like, oh, you know. But this topic, baby, I can talk all day. Not gonna keep y'all here long, but whoo, listen, I can talk on this topic. So again, I've got 7 tips I'm gonna share. Now mind you, she's not perfect. She's not there yet. However, I have been working really hard, and I'm learning to acknowledge my now, acknowledge my present, because I feel like, which I'm sure we're all guilty of this, we be so set on goals that we only focus on the end of that goal. We only focus on reaching the goal. We don't think about what it takes to get there. And I'm one of those people, right? So I want to acknowledge my now and just look to see how far I've come. Just, you know, becoming a better me, glowing up. And somebody out there is gonna, you know, somebody out there may be on the same journey, and that's what made me want to do the video. Because I'm like, these tips could really help somebody. Like, it literally breaks it down as to how you can become a better you, right? Let me stop talking. First tip, acknowledge who you are and who you would like to become. So, in that, I'm not saying I'm Anastasia, but I'm trying to be Meg the Stallion. That's not what I'm saying. Before we can level up or work to become a better us, I feel like we have to know who we are. Like, what do we feel like we lack in? What are our morals? What are our goals? We have to know all these things in order to know how to work to become a better us, right? So discover who you are. Really tap into who you are. What do I feel like I need to get better at? Like, where am I at mentally? Where am I at physically? How can I change all this to feel like I'm where I need to be, or, you know, working towards where I need to be? I feel like we all have flaws, and I'm not speaking just like physically. I mean, like, we all have flaws. There's certain things we don't like that we know we need to work on. So figure those things out, and then work, you know, start working on what you want to change. Just different things that you feel like you look to become, whether it's more organized, you want to read more. What are things that you can implement in your life that's going to make you become a better you, right? So that's number 1. Acknowledge who you are and who you want to become. Who are you working to become? What are you wanting to change about yourself, right? I know mine was, I wanted to get more healthy. Like, I've always worked out for the most part, but I feel like I would always like work out for a while and then stop, work out for a while and stop. This time I'm like, I want to all the way around give it 100%, be a healthier me. It's not all about, I mean, I do want to look good on the outside too, don't get it twisted, but I also want to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be healthy from the inside, and hopefully it shines on the outside. So that was one of the things I want to do. I also wanted to get a more consistent schedule. I feel like all successful people have a schedule that they follow every day. Whether it's wake up earlier, read more books. For me, I've been trying to read a book every month, and then I've been trying to get up earlier, just be more consistent, have more of a schedule. That was some things that I personally wanted to work on, right? So the next tip would be, ask yourself what you want to change. What do I want to change? Why am I saying I want to become a better person? What don't I like about me in this moment? Now that part I feel like can be kind of tough, because you have to be realistic with yourself, and that's a hard thing to do. I feel like we are our own worst critics. So that's something you would have to figure out. Ask yourself what you want to change. For me, well, I just shared with y'all what I wanted to change, but I think one of the hardest things I had to realize that I wanted to change was my attitude. I had this attitude where it's like, if somebody make me mad, or if I don't agree, I don't care, I ain't doing it, forget you, I ain't never gotta talk to you again, kick you with you, skate with you, none of that. I feel like that was one of my biggest faults, right? So on this journey, I'm learning to let it go. Like it don't have to be. Now there are boundaries with that. You know, if somebody really, really disrespects me, they will definitely get cut off. Like, don't get it twisted. But everything doesn't deserve that type of reaction. Everything is not even worth that type of energy, right? So just let it go, breathe, move on. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. She's a Capricorn. So all my Capricorns out there, y'all know how we get. We're a little hot-headed, a little stubborn, you know. Hey, it is what it is, right? So that was one of the things I had to change about myself that I did not like, and I knew that that's just not something that's gonna take you far in life. Like, you cannot be out here just, you know, whatever. Number 3 would be set realistic goals. I feel like sometimes we set goals, and I'm not saying you can't do it, because you can do anything you put your mind to. But for me personally, I had to start being realistic with myself, right? When I started this YouTube channel, I don't have a goal in my plan to have 2 million followers by Wednesday. Like, once I started my channel, now, I mean, if it happens, hey, sis is popping, girl, go on with your bad self. But realistically, I had to set certain goals that I knew I could actually reach and work towards. Something that was realistic for me, realistic for my schedule, realistic for my mindset. Just be realistic with yourself. When you set goals, you know, of course, set goals that are going to challenge you mentally all the way around. But just be realistic with yourself. Okay? I feel like that's very important, because when we're not, it's so easy for us to just throw the towel in, forget it. Like, what was I thinking? So just be realistic. Start small. These goals might be small to anybody else, but they might be huge to you, and you never know where those small goals might lead you. So start small. I mean, I don't know what your goals might be, but hey, start small, work your way up as you start to accomplish those goals. Acknowledge when you are accomplishing those small goals, working your way up to bigger goals. Acknowledge that. Show yourself grace, and just realize, wow, I did this. I don't care if it's one goal. I don't care if it's go grocery shopping on my Monday at 6 o'clock. If you do that, then you did that, okay? You did that. That's a goal. Set realistic goals. That way you don't set yourself up to feel like you just can't accomplish things, and you get discouraged, and then you start being super hard on yourself, and then you find yourself in a hole. Don't do that, sis. Let your light shine bright. Accomplish your little goals. Do what you gotta do, boo. Number 4, build positive habits. So I'm gonna use myself for example. I wanted to eat healthier, so I'm trying to focus on that. I'm trying to be healthier all the way around, so I'm trying to like go to sleep earlier so I can wake up earlier. I feel like that's a positive habit, because at nighttime, what am I about to be doing? Up on the phone, scrolling social media. Ain't none of that stuff. I almost cussed. I'm trying not to cuss on this channel that much, but ain't none of that shit gonna help me, okay? Ain't none of that gonna help me on my journey. Positive habits. So a positive habit would be, I wake up earlier, and I'm super productive in the mornings. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I'm super productive in the mornings, y'all. Oh my God. Listen, I will get so much stuff done, and then I feel so good. So good. Around 12 o'clock, I've probably been up since about 4. For a couple months, I was waking up at like 3:45 a.m. and I was doing all kind of stuff. And then, you know, I work a full-time job. I would go to work, do my job. I felt great. To me, that was a positive habit, but of course, I'm not gonna wake up every day, so that would be being realistic with myself. So I've been trying to wake up like an hour earlier than what I need to, or sometimes 2 hours. I might wake up 2 hours earlier than what I need to, and try to just get some stuff done. Now, I don't know what that might be for you. We're all different, but build positive habits for yourself. Anything that you feel will help you on your journey. You might have to sit down and just brainstorm. What's a positive habit? Another one, like I said before, is reading a book. I block off a certain time every night and I read my book. I'm not watching TV. I'm not on the phone. I'm just reading my book. To me, that's a positive habit, because reading books, I mean, you gain so much knowledge. You learn. I learn a lot when I read books. So I'm going to hope that I can, well, I'm not going to hope. I am going to continue to read my books, and I'm going to continue to build more positive habits for my life. Number 5 is going to be honest with yourself. Just be real with yourself. If you know you went to bed last night and you woke up, got on Instagram and saw somebody was doing something, and you like, oh, I'm gonna do that. You have no passion for it. You have no drive to do that. You really don't care. You just think it's cute and it trends on Instagram. Be real with yourself. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is not my calling. Be honest. Figure out who you are so that you can decide what you're supposed to be doing. But if you continue to just get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and oh, she's doing that, I'm gonna do it. Oh, she's doing that, I'm gonna do it. Every day, that's gonna feel like a chore to you. The things that I'm doing right now, I have YouTube, I have my organization, and I also have an empowerment coaching business. All these things I'm passionate about. So it's never work. It's never work. There's been times I've lost a family member. I mean, even when I got married, I remember my team messaging me before I went on my honeymoon, and they were like, hey, do you want us to pick up and do this work for you, or do you want us? And I'm like, I want to do it. I want to do it. But I think I did eventually let them do it, because I was like, this is my honeymoon, like, let it go. But I'm so passionate about it that it doesn't come off as work. It doesn't come off as a chore. I look forward to doing it. And that's just me being honest with me. I look forward to doing it. So be honest with yourself. You will know if it's something you're supposed to be doing. God, I promise you, he makes it very, very, very clear. A lot of people that know me know I had a boutique. I love my boutique. Oh, I love my boutique. I love fashion. Anybody that knows me or follow my any of my social medias, they know I love fashion. But when God revealed to me that that was not my calling, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing something where I can touch more women, where I can be closer to women, where I can help them, be a light to women. Hey, he removed that passion. I'm like, okay, God, okay, I'm gonna let it go. Even though I love my boutique, I'm gonna let it go. And ever since then, it's been like, without a doubt, without a question, I love doing this. Like, I love doing it. So be real with yourself. I can't stress it enough. Be real with yourself, okay? Nobody knows behind closed doors how hard it is. This work, these callings is cute on social media, but baby, when it comes to that behind the scenes work, you have to be passionate about it, or it's not gonna make it. You're not gonna be successful in the things that God has asked you to do, or I'm gonna say you're not gonna be obedient in the things God has asked you to do, and you're definitely not gonna be successful in the things that you're working towards if you're not doing it because this is what you're called to do, or because you're passionate about it. Okay, be real with yourself. Let's see, tip number 6, remove negative people and negative energy. Whew, baby, remove negative people and negative energy. I gotta say it one more time. Remove negative people and negative energy, okay? Remove them. Trust me on this. You have to remove them. I don't care who it is. Remove them, okay? when you're stepping out to do certain things, I feel like you're very, very fragile. Okay, me too. Anytime I step out to do something, I 9 times out of 10 second guess myself 100 times before I actually do it. Okay, so you don't need these little negative Nancy's in your ear. Well, how you doing? Well, I think that's done. Well, you should do this. Baby, remove them. And when I say remove them, you don't have to, not be friends with them no more, not be family, don't show up for the family reunion, bring the chicken. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, in that space and in that time where God is building you, or you're trying to, tune in, get focused, really tune into what you're about to do, really step into this new chapter, remove them. Can't do it. And if it's somebody that's just negative and don't understand your journey, then remove them. Hey, it is what it is. Everybody can't go with you, and that is okay. But I promise you, it's impossible. It is impossible to walk in certain things or to step out on certain things and there's constant negative energy. Like, I will tune it completely out. I will tune them completely out. No hesitation at all. None. Your mindset, that energy, it has to be at a certain level. Well, depending on what you're trying to do. But for me, if I'm pouring into women, I can't be out here entertaining negativity and he said, she said, and oh girl, yeah, beat her up. Like, yeah. And then on the calls, on my coaching calls, like, sis, be positive, be great, be brilliant. Like, no, that is so fried. No. I have to preserve my energy. My mindset has to be, I have to be focused. Every Tuesday in my group, we do, I do this thing where I throw a topic out there that someone sends me. So different members of my group might send me a topic that they want me to discuss, and they tell me if they want their name to be posted with the topic or if they want it to be anonymous. And today, that was one of the topics. It was a girl basically saying that she's been friends with somebody for 10 years and she's working to become a different person, and this person is distracting her. And that's exactly what it becomes, is a distraction. So either you be real with yourself and let them know, I feel like you can talk to somebody if you're friends with them, or if it's family, like, hey, I'm not in that space right now. Like, I can't handle this right now with what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to go. So I'm gonna have to, distance myself, or I'm gonna need you to try to, meet me there, okay? But you hold all the power when it comes to that. You determine how much negativity you want to put up with, how much drama you want to put up with. Yeah, that was a lot, but that removing negative energy, baby, I stand 10 toes on that. We don't have no time for that. No, ma'am. So tip number 7, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? When you're doing, anything in life, don't be too hard on yourself. Anytime you're stepping out on anything, starting a business, I don't know, whatever you're doing, give yourself grace. Don't forget that you are human, okay? We're all human. We're all going to fall short sometimes. We're all going to make mistakes. Those are all learning experiences, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself. And remember to acknowledge your now. Acknowledge, since yesterday at 4 o'clock to now at 3:45 p.m., I did something to better myself. You know what I'm saying? When you're on these journeys, you work every day to become a better you. You have to. Every minute, every second, every hour, you're working. So don't be too hard on yourself. If you don't meet certain goals, that's okay. Now, don't get lazy, but don't be too hard on yourself. You're human. Give yourself grace. Speak life into yourself. Like I told you on the last video, like, I have talks with myself, like, oh my God, y'all probably think I was crazy. Like, girl, y'all should see me before these videos. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, get it together. You got this. Calm down. You have so much words and I don't even know what word I'm looking for, but you've got so much you're gonna pour into this channel right now on this video. Calm down and just do you. Shine bright. You're a queen. Shine. So That's what I have to tell myself. Sometimes I go to the gym and it'd be so funny because people message me like, girl, you probably like eat healthy all the time, and what you, girl, please. This time times I will leave the gym and go get pizza. Okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. And then I'm gonna go to the gym the next day and go super hard. Sometimes I'll go and work out twice in a day. You know what I'm saying? But even if you don't, it's okay. The fact that you're going to the gym is enough in itself. Don't be too hard on yourself. And I even got a journal, and I would show y'all. It's a gratitude journal, but my camera's propped up on it right now. But I like to write out the things that I do so that I can look back and just see how far I've come. Even the things that I fall short in, I put them in that journal. Just to see how far I've come and how hard I've worked. So when I do mess up or when I do fall short, you know, just reflect like, man, if this would have been last year, July, I wouldn't even made it this far. Like, I wouldn't even been thinking like this. I wouldn't even be moving like this. So don't be too hard on yourself. Acknowledge your now, acknowledge how far you've come, and just keep pressing on, okay? So that was my last tip. Yep, that was my last tip. That was the 7th. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it flowed the way I had for it to flow in my mind. And yeah, I guess I will catch you all in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, you guys. Turn on that notification bell. Like, comment, all of that. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you more than you ever know. Peace.